Hello everyone. Um excuse me. I made a video I think probably 2 weeks ago, which was like a probably 6 minute video, which was like a critical mode review in general, I guess. But basically I made a video that was talking about my thoughts on critical mode, and I scripted the video. So I'm making a follow up to that video. Because it just didn't feel satisfying enough to actually get my point across. Because I only pointed out the small stuff. Well, they were big issues in the game, but there was a lot more I can say, which I'm gonna go ahead and explain in this video. I won't. It's not gonna be scripted. This is gonna be a raw, unedited. Well, it's edited, but it's just gonna be my thoughts in general, straight from the heart, and talking about my issues and how I felt about this game, and things that I really hope to see in the Remind DLC. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, and excuse me, I'm just eating M&Ms at it. So okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna go ahead and point out is that critical mode is by far the most ridiculous mode in this game. Yes, they do deliver on one thing. Yes, you get your extra abilities and stuff, that kind of stuff. So it was similar to K2FM. You had your MP. Well, actually, I don't think. Yeah, you have your MP capped on here, but it's so small. You barely have enough MP on this game, which really screws you over. They nerf your magic so heavily in this game. It makes no sense. And which really pisses me off about this game, which I can't seem to understand why they thought this was a good idea, is the fact that why can't you use summons with just, let's say you had like 1 MP left. You're not even allowed to use it unless you have at least a full MP bar. I don't know why they thought this was acceptable. It's kind of annoying because it takes away the variety, not variety, it takes away your you know strategy and stuff. You want to cast a few magics and stuff, to help with crowd control, and they strict that away from you, and it makes no sense. I don't understand why they thought that was a good idea. Yes, Kingdom Hearts 1 you were able to do like let's see, use summons in the game, but they didn't take away your MP, but they also did restrict you from being able to use it in the battle more than once. So that's what I liked about the game. But in this game, they just kind of like heavily restrict you from using it unless you have a full MP. Not one missing. No, you gotta have a full bar. My next issue about this game that I want to point out is the stupid super armor. Who in the world at Osaka team thought it was acceptable to put super armor on a freaking foe? Like, you can be attacking them and they just randomly super armor with no cue, or not 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 even a warning. You just get random hit for no reason because they just randomly super armor. Like, why is that such a huge thing with a soccer team making these enemies super armor at random? And it's not just small enemies, it's big enemies too. They just randomly super armor. Yes, like the big guys, yeah, I understand they don't stagger, but they're supposed to stagger the finishers similar to enemies in Cage too. If you stagger them, they only stagger to finishers, which was a neat thing. But in this game, they can't seem to get that right, and I don't understand that. And you just get randomly super armor for punishing. You get punished for you don't get rewarded for figuring out things. You get punished for with super armor. I don't understand that. They really need to do something about that because Davy Jones boss fight, when he super armors, but there's an indication that there's an aurora effect around him that allows you to know that he's doing super armor. So why couldn't they just do that? But frankly, I don't like that idea, period, of them just random super armor. I don't know why they keep going back into their old habits and stuff of using what they did in previous titles. No, not titles, previous sequels or prequels, whatever the heck it is, and think it's a good idea because it sucked, and they keep pushing it. They keep sneaking in little annoying little mechanics in the game, thinking that it's gonna make a difference, but it doesn't. It sucks. It just ruins the game. Oh, and don't even get me started on the freaking gosh darn mob fights in this game too. You can randomly get sniped by stuff on critical mode off screen because you couldn't even see it. Why? Because some enemies on this game don't have a audio cue, which makes it hard to tell where they're coming from and stuff. You can like mainly the lasers, not the snipers. You can hear them coming, but that is so annoying. You get ambushed by so many enemies in this game. They just throw them at you. But in case two, you didn't get that because whatever you defeated, after you defeated them, they come in small waves. Maybe probably like, I don't know, maybe like 9 or 10 will be on screen. I don't know, but they didn't ambush you like that because at least it gave you a chance. Not to mention you had crowd control combo modifiers, which I'll get to in a minute, but you didn't get overwhelmed with that. Oh, and here's another annoying thing that annoys me when you try to, if you even try to do something that's crowd control wise, like for instance, in K2 FM where you were able to you had like a bunch of enemies on screen. What did you do? You use magnet to help with crowd controls, and you know in some combo modifiers that help with the crowd control as well. But if you even dare try to use a freaking combo, a arrow or a roga, just so you can help with crowd control, and you try to go air step over there so you can use a spinning attack on them to get some deal with them, you will get flow motion out of it. You're not allowed to go in for an opening because if you even do that, you're pretty much gonna get flow motion out of it. Even if you try to run because they added the ability to move while using magic, but he still gets flow motion out of it. Like, why is it so stupid to have? Why? It's just so dumb. Why in the world would they add a flow motion mechanic on there for you to just like it serves no purpose. You're not allowed to use crowd control on that, and you just get auto jumped out of it because they thought it was a good idea. At least allow us to have the ability to turn that off. Which also brings up another issue that I can't stand. It's the stupid gosh darn freaking auto hop. Who in the world thought that was acceptable? I don't know, but it seems like more of a Osaka thing because they did that in 0.2. Auto hopping is so stupid. It really serves no purpose whatsoever. You're just auto hopping over stuff for no reason, and you're not. It turn. Oh, don't ever put that in another game ever. It really makes no sense because not only does it not make no sense, it's worse when you're in a boss fight that has like obstacles like everywhere, and you just instantly on level one. Run into something and he can just auto hop over a block or something and you can get killed for it. Like, don't, it's so stupid. Like, they really shouldn't have put that in the game. I don't know why they keep putting these useless mechanics in that serves no purpose but just to be fancy. It's more it's quality over quantity in this game. That's all it is. It's flashy. It's all about style. The only thing they worry about is the graphics. They don't even care about the mechanics. They don't care about your strats or anything. They don't want your strats to work. They want you to use their mechanics and stuff. And keyblade transformations just like are your only options along with the links and stuff in this game. That's all you're left. You don't get good combo modifiers and stuff. You're left with garbage combo modifiers at that because triple rush sucks because you get frame trap. Speed slash you get frame trap by that and stuff. And you're not allowed to quick run. Like, they give you the ability to cancel your attacks mid combo, but you're not allowed to do it if you're doing a finisher. Like, I don't get that. What's like, I don't understand that. Like, it frustrates me because you could be on level 1 critical mode and you can get sniped by something because you're not allowed to cancel from a finisher. Those moves suck. And Magic Flash is on that boat too. Yeah, because you can't air step or move out of that ability either until you're fully out of that animation, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty garbage right there. And which brings up another stupid thing I can't stand in this game, which a lot of people have been talking about, and I'm gonna say it again because it needs to be fixed. Freaking fix your stupid guard mechanic. people have been talking about it, and it's freaking annoying. They need to freaking fix this mess. It don't have to exactly be like K2 FM guard, but it seems like the way guard is handled in this game is so freaking odd and wonky. Whenever you guard an attack, mainly a blockable attack, it just randomly get pierced by something. Like if you, it's like no one can trust guard in this game anymore because the way it's handled. We have to freaking dodge roll, and dodge roll is not as good either. Like we're forced to use summons and stuff to at least get some type of invincibility frames, even though they're not technically invincibility frames. We're just getting our damage buff, so we don't die. Along with the fact that it comes with a once more effect. But yeah, like they need to fix that because it's a shame that you can have an attack that you can block. Like, then I'm talking about like blockable attacks. I know there are attacks that they can break your guard, but the fact that they have an attack that breaks through your guard is completely unacceptable, and it's unfair. And I can't tell you how many times I've died to it. I have a video that shows all the issues that I dealt with, and I have all the evidence to back me up on it. And there's lots of videos that other people have talked about because it's just annoying. Biscuit 047, he just mentioned that today on his, well, yesterday, because it's what time is it, 3:28, and he mentioned that about it because it's just weird. Like, attacks go behind your guard because you have no invincibility frames and stuff. It's just confusing. Like, they need to really fix that, because if we're gonna have a DLC that has bosses that have attacks and projectiles that go around Sora and stuff, at least have some type of, I don't know, just make it so where they don't just, you get cheap shot at when you're guarding. Like, it's so annoying. I can't stand that mess. So I'm done with guard. I will never use guard until they fix that mess. So I guess we'll just resort to using whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't like them. So excuse me, I'm still eating M&Ms. But what else I wanted to talk about on in this game that really pisses me off? Well, oh, there's still more. I'm just thinking off my head, but I know there's so much that's going on in this game that I can't seem to understand. But the lock-on system, it sucks. You can't target anything unless it's in front of you, or directly in front of you, or behind the screen, somewhat close to you. And target switching sucks too. You even try the target switch, it's like a huge, somewhat a small delay on there, or something like that. And I don't know why that's a problem, but it needs to be fixed, because you have to manually turn the screen in order, like, to look at or to lock onto them. You can't lock onto them unless they're in front of you, and it's just enough time to get hit by something. Like, it just fix that. Like, there's just too much. It's just that too much to ask for. Just fix that, because y'all did it right in 0.2. So why in the world did y'all just screw that up all of a sudden? Y'all had this the staggering right in that game. You had the lock on switch, because I did a comparison of it, and it just seems like y'all went back into our old little habits. And I think I mentioned, let's see, I think I said this before. Excuse me. But I really would really like them to have better, like, full, like, good combo modifiers that will have better crowd control. And why I say that is because I feel like Keyblade transformation are overshadowing the good combat. Like, his base combat sucks so bad. It's not fast and fluid like KH2. Like, I know this is a different game. It doesn't have to be like that. But the way they handle it is just so awful. It's so annoying how his attacks, like, look at the attacks, like this, that aerial sparrow finisher that he kind of does, but a little different, has a different type of animation where he does the upward slash. Like, you can get frame trapped by that, and it's such a garbage ability. Like, it sucks. Oh, and that right there, don't even get me started on the stupid combos in this game that just randomly get canceled whenever you're in second form. Like, if you do a freaking hurricane blast, and the next thing you know, you're gonna like, if you're even just a tiny bit close to the ground, the game would just automatically cancel it and turn it into a guard break for no reason, and it really ruins crowd option. It really ruins crowd control. You just screwed, because I don't know why they what's up with that? Like, this game just does not function right. Like, it's a really good game. It's really good. I want this game to perform well, but it's just not fun to play anymore when you have garbage abilities on here that frame trap you, and not only that, it feels to me like they purposely put those abilities on just to make us or force us to use keyblade transformations, because nobody uses those abilities. Like, I swear, I kid you not, no one's using those abilities unless you're on a boss fight at that. But you think those abilities, since they have some type of multi-hit, maybe like a 3 multi-hit, or well, at least speed slash at that, but it will be like a good crowd control. But no, like, where are the combos that that help lead up to the finishers? Like in Kingdom Hearts 2, where you had those round break. That was a good crowd control ability. What else? What abilities you had? Slide dash was one of the abilities. It's not a crowd control ability, but I kind of missed that ability because you didn't have to sit there aiming on to lock on or air step to something to cover the distance and then randomly get sniped by something. I mean, it's not gonna happen 100% of the time, but still, it was pretty cool to have that. I missed that ability, but you're restricted so much in vanilla. You know, like, these are kind of things I would hope to see fixed in the Remind DLC, because if they don't, then it's just not going to be fun to play anymore if these issues continue to exist. So, next topic. The mini games are just annoying. Like, why do these worlds have so many mini games? Pretend the whole entire world in these games that you went to were just mini games, mainly mini games, toy box mini games, the max. You're nothing but max. You're fighting in max 100, probably like 70% of the time, and then you finally get to a boss fight in there eventually, and it's just, I don't understand that. Why? Well, and we've been saying that mini games were like bad in this game. Personally, I didn't too much care for them, but man, now they force them at you. You have to do the mini games to actually progress to the game. Oh yeah, there's no way around it. You have to do it. So yeah, great job. And other worlds, what other worlds does that? You have let's see. Well, Winnie the Pooh world is actually optional, but I never did that world, and until this very day, since that game's been, I still haven't done that world. So yeah, that world can go suck it. So, but what other worlds does that? Oh, you have the Kingdom of Corona. You're forced to do a mini game there. Like, there's no way around the mini games in this game. Like, it sucks. I just don't like mini games in there. There's too many mini games and whatnot. So I don't know. What will the Remind DLC have? They say they're gonna have 13 plus bosses like K2FM plus a secret episode and boss with unlimited episodes with a new keyblade and stuff, which was a keyblade we know, but it's gonna be a new form with it. So I don't know. And I think they said there's supposed to be more keyblades we're gonna be getting, but I don't know. Maybe I was just hearing things or something like that. But anywho, what else I want to go ahead and talk about before I end this? Cause there's just so much. Oh yeah, I wish they can also give us the ability to soft reset the game, and not only soft reset the game, but I also wish they would give us the ability to zoom out of the stupid map. Like, that's so stupidly annoying. Like, why does that have? Like, why in the world can't we zoom out of the map? Like, if you're gonna make an open environment game, like, you got all these games in 2019 that have open world, that have a open map. I mean, not an open map, a ability to look at a map or a world map, or not like a world map, but the map of the world that they're in, instead of you just being restricted to look at the map that you only have or currently have. Like, I don't like that. It's super annoying, especially in the Caribbean world. That's just annoying. That world is so big, even though you're just gonna be on like ships the entire time anyway, because that also is a mini game on itself. So yeah, and soft resetting should be a thing in this game too, because you could be doing, like, it's just very viable, because you it really helped cut off the cut time in half of you resetting the console or resetting the game in general. When you could just stay on the game after soft resetting and stuff. That was pretty cool to be able to do that. And the last thing I really want to get on is the stupid freaking load time. Holy freaking crap! The load time is so god awful on there. I don't even know what to say about it. Like, you die in somewhere, it's like the game punishes you for dying, so you just stuck to sit there with the load screen. And I mean, the load screen is even worse than K2 vanilla, but at least then it function right and stuff. You weren't sitting there and stuff. But what I really don't understand though, this one kind of annoys me. Why is it every time when you like okay, let's take this look at K2 FM or just Kingdom Hearts in general, Kingdom Hearts 2 in general. When you went into a world, let's say take Beast Castle for instance, and let's say you go into a fight and it doesn't even have to be story wise. You can just go in there for a revisit, just on a exploration. You go into a world in K2 and you basically die in a fight. Right as you go into the world or something, and you just die. What do? You continue the game, and where does it do? It starts you back where you were. But in Kingdom Hearts 3, if you go into a world or something, or you started somewhere, like let's say you start a story in the world. I forgot what world does that. I believe the Caribbean world does that. If you die in that world on the first visit or something, what does the game do? It starts you all the way back to the freaking world map. Like, why does the game not save your progress, like, or your data, or like 2FM did? Where if you went through a load zone, and you died in that load zone, you continue in that load zone. I understand that there's no load zone in this game. They're cutting off on that, but at least find a way to actually make it to where if we die somewhere, um give us like some, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say, but it's super annoying to have to go all the way back somewhere to a save mark in the world in general too, because this is just not just the world map, but if you leave a certain whatever save point you started from in the game and you die somewhere, you can be far away. If you haven't touched another save point or actually went somewhere else, the game will and you die, the game will send you all the way back to that save mark, and you have to travel all the way back. Like, that is so annoying. Like, it's so punishing and so frustrating that you have to do that. Like, this got to be a better way to handle dying in this game when you leave a save mark. I really think that's the stupidest thing that ever happened. Like, I really hope they fix that, because it's just so annoying to have to die in the game, like after traveling so far. I mean, like really far, and then die and then hit continue because like you're not in any type of battle or anything to retry or something. No, you die. That's out of a mission in general, and your only option is to hit continue or load the game, but you really don't have a choice but to continue. You're gonna be sent all the way back to that specific area. You're not gonna be teleport, or you're not gonna continue in that spot. Like, it's just stupidly annoying, and I just don't understand it. Like, all these issues I point out, they need to fix. They really need to fix. They need to fix the stupid lock-on system. They need to fix the guarding mechanic. Oh, and one more thing. Here's another thing that really annoys me. I am so glad this came in my mind. Another thing they need to freaking fix in this game, it could be me, but I personally dislike this. They need to fix their AI. I can't stand their AI in this game. What I mean by that is that enemies, they just sit there the entire time not doing anything. Take the troll for example. You're fighting him and you don't know what he's gonna do because he just sits there. He just sits there, and not just the bosses, but enemies too. if they're not just standing there, they're walking around, and you don't know when they're going to attack because they have no queue up or any type of animations that signifies that they're going to attack. And if you're trying to guard something, you're baited out of a guard, baited out of your guard at times because they sit there wasting your time, and the second that your guard goes down, then they instantly attack. And it's so random too. You don't know when they're going to attack. They just sit there. They sit there staring at you, just like, yeah, what do I do? Do I attack this guy? But just go play Kingdom Hearts 2 for like just go on your console, just play Kingdom Hearts 2, and then look at the AI difference. When they're next to Sora, they instantly attack, and if they're not by him, they're not gonna attack unless Sora is near them. But if in Kingdom Hearts 3, you're near an enemy in this game, what do? They sometimes attack you, but their AI doesn't know what to do. It doesn't function properly. They need to fix their artificial intelligence in that game because it's so annoying. I think humanoid bosses don't do that, but their AI functions a lot better than them. But you got heartless bosses that their AIs don't know what to do, and then you got attacks in this game that whiff your guard, which is even worse. And sometimes they miss you, and then you're like, huh? Like you're missing out on a good opportunity to counter them. Like it's just so annoying. Like they really need to fix their AI in this game because that's like the main thing that I can't stand, because you're sitting there trying to figure out when they're going to attack, and you're nervous to do anything because they just sit there. So yeah, I'm done. Like I don't know what to do. They just need to fix these issues, please, because if they don't, this game is going to be so frustrating in DLC, and it's just not going to be fun anymore. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. So I'm just gonna end right here and hope that when the winter time comes, we'll have a better game that functions properly with good mechanics and better AI in this game, because Kingdom Hearts 3 sucks. The mechanics sucks. I wouldn't even rate this game. This game gets a 0. I'm sorry. Like I could care less about the story, but everything else in the game is just straight up garbage. It's just garbage mechanics. You're not allowed to have variety in this game. The game lacks variety. You can't do all that stuff like you could in Kingdom Hearts 2. It just, you're not allowed to do anything. You're only allowed to do what they give you. So that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care.
That pisses me off. He's just sitting there. It can't be.